I'd like to call to order the Utility Service Board for the City of Lawrence on this 26th day of February 2019. We have 4 of our 5 members present, so we do have a quorum. And we begin with the approval of the minutes. The minutes were sent to you by email for your review. I would entertain a motion that we approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second?
Been moved and seconded. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes? If not, all those in favor of approving the minutes, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those nay. Minutes are approved. Payment of claims. The claims were sent to you for review via email. I would entertain a motion that we approve the claims for payment.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion or questions regarding any of the claims? If not, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Those nay. The payments are approved, claims are approved for payment. Report of the utility superintendent.
Good evening.
Good evening.
All right, so I don't have a whole lot in the report tonight because we got several items on there for approval. Do want to announce that we do have some water main flushing coming up, so I want to go ahead and make that public tonight, but I forgot the date. I believe we're starting in April. You remember?
April 1st through May 3rd.
Yeah, April 1st through May 3rd. So yeah, and of course that'll go out in the lift and the paper and stuff like that, but I'd like to make a public announcement about it too. One other item of note, I would like to thank Mr. Johnson, who will be moving on. And just wanted to thank him for his service and wish him the best of luck in his new endeavors. And then other than that, it's just approval of our task orders and DRFs. And just basic update on all our projects are going well. We're just forging right ahead, so wait and get a little break in the weather. We'll make some better progress on getting Rich Art demolished and finished up. And we were down in the Indian Lake well field today, and that's looking real good down there. So we are making some progress.
Rich Hart new builds all done? The Rich Hart new builds all done now?
Yeah, it's up and running, and now it's just looking at, we gotta get the old stuff demolished, get our new pavement in, stuff like that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Can people tell any difference in the service that they're receiving?
I don't know that you'll see that right away. One thing to always keep in mind that, first, the plant is actually going through what I might call like a seasoning process. So, that it'll take a while to get the filters, at optimum level of filter capacity. But we also, we still have the problem with the water mains out in the system that are full of iron. So with respect to that, as I mentioned in our last meeting, with all these projects we have going on now, starting this year and then in the subsequent years, we'll start focusing on getting rid of those old mains in the old part of town. That's where you're really going to start seeing water quality improvements as far as like discoloration and iron, that kind of stuff.
Very good. Anything else? Well,
Thank you.
thank you very much. Unfinished business, I do not believe we have anything under unfinished business. Under new business, item number 1 is approval of task order number 2 from American Structure Point for $20,000. I would entertain a motion that we approve that.
So moved.
Second.
And seconded. Any discussion or questions regarding that item?
I just had a quick question about that. I was looking at that task order, and it was saying that amount is never to exceed 20,000. Is that correct?
That's a lump sum not to exceed, but if we get throughout the year and we find that we need to do more, we can always do a change PO to add additional funds if needed.
Anything further? Not all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. That is approved. Item number 2, approval of SRF disbursement request number 63 from Glenroy Construction Company for construction activity per pay application number 5 for $398,838. I would entertain a motion that we approve that.
So moved.
Second?
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion or questions regarding that item? Not all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. That is approved. Item number 3, approval of SRF disbursement form number 64 from Graves Plumbing Company, Inc. for construction activity per pay application number 17 for $144,429. I would entertain a motion that we approve that.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions regarding that matter?
Mr. President, I just want to make note of the fact that that amount that has just been approved, it's all part of the master plan, so it's not anything out of the unusual. Just
Yes.
out of record.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Terry. Anything else? Not all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That is approved. Item number 4, approval of on-call engineering services with Wessler Engineering. Entertain a motion that we approve that.
So moved.
I second that.
Moved in second.
Yeah.
Any questions regarding that item?
I just want to ask Scott, is there anything else that we need to know more about this? I know it seems like it's in addition to.
Well, this is for the on-call engineering services, so these are those little, small, one-off, we need a quick question answered, an engineering-type question. It's not an actual, like a project engineering.
Right.
So I need maybe something's come up and I need to know, if we run a certain model scenario, what's going to happen? Like if I close these 2 valves here, how's that going to work in the system? How will it affect the system? It's just quick little questions of relatively minor scope and importance that we can just get answers quickly on. That's what this allows.
Right, that's what I was thinking. I was just wondering, in the past, do we have amounts that would cover, would this 10,000 cover other things that have come up in the past? Is that?
Yes.
Anything further?
These items here typically bill in the hundreds of dollars, so, yeah.
If nothing, we don't have anything further. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. That is approved. Item number 5, this is a discussion concerning approval of a one-time $5 credit incentive to be applied to utility bills for customers electing to use paperless billing option of new eSuite online bill payment feature.
Right, we're just looking to get an incentive out there to encourage more people to start going paperless. We've got a lot of people signing up, but we need more people signing up with the paperless feature of that eSuite feature.
Do you have a count now? Where are we at?
Well, we're well north of 4,000 people have signed up for eSuite accounts, and I think maybe well over 400 on the paperless billing?
Yeah, it's
Or-
about 430 from paperless, but over 4,000 who have created accounts in the system.
So we're seeking to try to incentivize that going paperless.
I have a question. Is there any language regarding it being environmentally a good idea to switch to the electronic versus the paper?
I have not put that in any of our notices, but I
That's
probably
an
should.
incentive, I think, for people that care
Sure.
about
Yep.
the earth. And then second, have you guys decided on where those other locations we talked about, places like Walmart, that the actual machines will be placed?
I have not heard yet. I still need to get with Jimmy on that.
It's highly coincidental you mentioned it, because we were just discussing it this afternoon, but we haven't determined the location, but it's definitely on our radar.
Okay. Okay.
I have a concern, something that I would just like to make as a part of the minutes. No, there's a certain percentage of our customers who are not online. And are we saying right now that at no time will there be a penalty for them to pay their bills in the traditional way? I mean, because there are some people who will never go online. And the idea of them getting their bill online, I mean, the people who are volunteering, I think that's great, but they're gonna have to rely on being notified monthly online that their bill is due. So I just didn't want to make it any more of a hardship, for those people who don't get their bills online and probably will never rely on the internet to send them their
Right, well,
bills.
we do have a provision for assessing a fee at a certain point in time, which we will have to discuss and decide when. But the provision was made for that we could charge a statement fee should they not go paperless. But again, I think that would come in the future. We see how we get along with the paperless and getting people signed up electronically. But to your point about there are some people who will never go online, then that's certainly something we need to take into consideration.
You say it's already on the books that those who do not, that
Yeah, it was in the new rate.
It's like phase two, sort of.
I think so, yeah.
So we have 400 people who've signed up and they just receive a
You get an electronic bill, yeah.
electronic bill. The 4,000 who have set up accounts are still getting a paper.
They're still getting a paper bill, yes. Well, minus the 430.
Yeah. So this $5 is an incentive to get at least that 4,000 plus.
We're hoping. I think it's just another way of trying to get some involvement, get some encouragement out there to people to do that. And again, playing up the environmental aspect is something I certainly need to do in an upcoming Lawrence Lift.
So instead of having a penalty for not using the computer, you're trying to give a little incentive to people to use a computer.
Sure.
So once they are signed up and are paying online, their bills stop coming to them?
Well, you get a PDF email.
Right, but their regular bill will automatically stop once.
Yep, right. Once you're signed up, yeah. Which works really great for me.
I'm kind of old-fashioned, doesn't work 100% for me, but it's a sign of the times, I guess.
Right. Well,
I understand. So, okay, well, thank you very much. Anything else? Ask about that. So this is something that we're
Well, yeah,
in discussion phase, and we'll have to,
we'd like to get approval tonight to go ahead and proceed with the program.
oh, okay.
And then, of course, we got a few little nuts and bolts to figure out here, but once we get the program going, then we'll receive a monthly report from the controller as to who have signed up, and then we'll issue those credits on their bill. That will apply to people who are already signed up. We'll do that retroactively so that they don't miss out. And then moving forward, we'll get, once we get that authorized report from the controller's office, then those people will receive the credit.
Okay.
I make a motion to move.
I'll second. I do have a question,
Well,
though.
let's get a second to the motion.
Second.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded. Okay, questions?
What's the value, what kind of a dollar amount would you put on making a statement, putting it in an envelope, mailing it, getting it out to the customer? What is that?
Well, you just figure the cost of printing and postage. I'm not even factoring in the labor. I would imagine it's probably, I don't know, $2, $3, something like that.
And the savings on manpower, I imagine times 4,000 people, is it at least a couple days of work?
So the payback on this $5 is like 2 bills.
Correct. Yeah, but again, we're just seeking ways to incentivize people to go paperless. And we think this is a way we can do that.
Anything else? If not, all those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those no. That is approved.
Thank you.
Takes care of new business, account adjustments. 5406 Delwood Drive, requesting sanitary sewer adjustment for $339.34 due to a leak in the service line. Entertain a motion at that point.
So moved.
Been moved and seconded. Any questions regarding that matter? If not, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 That is approved. Thank you. Remonstration regarding ratepayer dispute over disconnect notice. I do not believe we have any. Citizens' comments. We have none. Entertain a motion, we adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. We are adjourned.